Of course. Let me reboot my little VTuber. Close and open. And maybe he's back. Still not back. Huh. Oh, there we are. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Good morning, Essa. You're at the gym right now. I wish I was at the gym. I'll still put you into this giveaway, though. Let me close out of some stuff here so we can put you on there. Hey, City Z, how are you doing? Essa, you are on the giveaway wheel. I should change this up sometime and do a different type of giveaway. But how's it going? We have quite a bit to do today. I want to run a bunch of stuff, but I also, because I need a lot more materials. I haven't even gotten this guy yet. But I also want to go through my mythic materials and see which ones I need, because at this point I'm kind of just flying blind. I have some here to upgrade and melt. I'm doing pretty good, City. Glad you're doing well. Hey, Huang. Hey, Skirt. All you gotta do to enter this giveaway is put your hero tag into chat, and I will put you onto the random wheel for the first giveaway. The second giveaway, you gotta be here, and I'll explain those rules afterwards. But all you gotta do is put your hero tag into chat. We're gonna go ahead and hop in here and get started, because I gotta get all those materials. Like, ooh. I thought about running a Odagore this morning on stream to get other materials, but I just don't have time. I got a bunch of other stuff to do. Hey MX, how's it going? It has been a long time. Glad to see that you're doing okay. You're at least here. Thank you, Huyn. Hopefully it is a fun stream for everyone involved. Oh, gotta drink my coffee. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do this or get the stream started on time, because it's 11:02 right now. I got home at 10:45, so I had to run up here and turn the computer on and then get some other stuff taken care of. I don't remember if I let my dog back inside. I should probably go check that. I know I let her outside. I'll figure that out when we're running raids or something. MX, I've got you added onto the wheel. You are good to go. Ooh, all right. My first team, Billy Idol, took off Scramble Egg, which is really unfortunate. The problem is that there's a GVG bug, so you can't actually put their armor. Wait, their armory stayed on? It usually doesn't stay on. All right, that makes things a whole lot easier. So I do know that I need tier 10 trials, so that's why I'm all the way down here, which is rough. I'm really hoping to get a mythic. Ooh. Let's see here. Let me add all y'all to the wheel here. City, you are added onto the wheel. Nguyen, I've got you added onto the wheel as well. Tier 10 goes so fast. I just need a mythic to drop in here so I can stop running tier 10. Ugh. It's Kurt Yo. I've got you added on as well. Or it's Kurt Yo, not Kurt Yo. MX, you're looking for familiar advice. You have a +5 Glars and you're looking for Tetheus, but after that you're not really sure. You're a DPS then, I'm assuming? after Tethys, I would look at replacing Glarstos, and I know like you just got him, and everyone talks about him. But I would look at replacing him with a bait that has lower health. So there are some legendary options. Olatus is one. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't think of others. In Mythics, there's Thunmolf, Sunamog. Pretty much any of the Mythic baits will work. Once you have one that has enough or low enough health for Lurky, then go for Lurky. Like really, Lurky is your next familiar, but Glarsdos has too much health to bait for him. Ooh, 3,000. That's still not bad though. Let's get that. Large bit of matte barrel. I don't need those, unfortunately. And the rest is all cash. Okay. 2 raids. While I'm running this raid, I am gonna go run and double check that I let my dog inside. Yeah, I'll be right back. Perfect timing. I just got back to my chair. My dog is in the house. I have a little dog, and I could not find her, and I was getting kind of worried there. She like fell down in the couch cushions and was sleeping, so that's fun. Whew. Leonardo, I've got you added to the wheel. Sorry, I ran downstairs, ran around. Whew, just ran the whole time. Ooh, if you're in tier 15, go for Perkunas. Off the top of my head, I don't have a progression list. Let me pull things up real quick. We're gonna go straight into sets. Okay, tier 15. There's Akiko, Evanor, Perkunas. So go for Perkunas in tier 15. That's what you want. Tier 16. If like INR is a really, really good DPS set if you want to use that. Yeah, so INR is best in tiers 16, and then once you get to 17, go to Witcham. If you've got Say White, you can skip tier 15 and tier 16, but assuming that you were wanting to get gear in every single tier, go with Perkunas, which also can help you skip tier 16, and then INR. Again, that's a tank set and then a DPS set, but they're both good enough. Hey, Manny, how's it going? So I got coffee at McDonald's this morning, and they've got like their winter cups now. They're actually pretty cool. Like, it actually looks pretty cool. It's like a giant winter scene. They're all like sledding and drinking coffee from snowmen, things like that. Although the snowman, like the way that's set up, looks kind of, but still, it's a cool little cup. Can I do polls? I can't, that's dumb. I think that I need a mythic from here. This is one of the areas that I'm not actually sure, and I need to put together a spreadsheet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And yes, Vextronics, thank you. There is a giveaway. I just didn't turn on the timer, so... Sorry, there is a giveaway every Monday. Let me fix this timer real quick. There you go. So yeah, there is a giveaway every week. I just keep forgetting to turn the timer on. If you skip tiers and you just end up losing PvP. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna lose PvP. That's just gonna happen. Trials and Gauntlet is just all about your familiars. If you've got good brains on Glarsdos, you should be totally fine. Like Glarsdos should be able to solo most of things. Same with Tithius. And Monraya, I've got you added to the wheel. You are entered to win. Yeah, it's really with TG. It's all about your familiars. So make sure that you've got good augments on your Glarsdos and a good brain, and you should be totally fine. Like, I'm not joking when I say Glarzos can really solo most of TG. There's nothing in there that's scary. Besides Witcham, Scramble Egg. It depends on what you want. So Siggyborn is a really good one to keep as well if you want to go triple extort. Monster, I've got you added to the wheel. So like looking through here, go to... Ugh, I hate the way the wiki is set up here. Silverwind, part of that is a thing with the speed bait, so you might keep that. Or not Silverwind, Skyant. Sorry, they both start with S. Physis is good, but meh. White Bros. Say White Pyrock. Man, there's just so many path sets. You might want to keep Vampel. No, that you don't want to keep that set. You want to keep the Mythic. So Scramble Egg, Celicus is really good. Witcham, Siggyborn. Those are the ones that I would keep. Yeah, the rest of them are just kind of meh. I mean, Firent's okay. Yeah, that's really it though. Not much else. Manny, I've got you added to the wheel. And Greaseball, I've got you added to the wheel. Okay. Monster, you're wanting to spend 20 bucks in your tier 13. So that really is going to depend on what you already have. So looking through the shop right now, Bit Harvest is out of your price range. Throne Hunter pack. If you don't have pets and accessories, this is what I would buy. It's going to give you 500 badges, which is whatever. Like, that's nice stuff. You don't necessarily need it, though. It gives you an Odogore. Then it gives you the large accessory for offense and defense, and a large pet egg for offense and defense. This potentially has the highest value of anything in the shop. You could get nothing, really, but this is probably the best value in the shop right now. Mythic Adventure Bag. That's new. I don't like it, but it's new. Cause look, you get the Conga Gore, which is better than a Bit Gore, but your resources are really what you're looking at, and you get more for your buck out of this. It's just that the Conga Gore is the only benefit for that. Hyper Oda Orb, I wouldn't go for that. So right now, what I would get, Monstry, is the Throne Hunter pack. If you were going to spend 20 bucks, that's what I would get. You have, each of these is 6,000 gems. Like, each one of these. Oh, wait, no, each one of these is 1,000 gems, sorry. So you've got $10, $20, $30, $40 in value right there. Yeah, Monterey, I caught that when I saw it said rare. Thank you. I'm used to seeing the megas not blue. So you've got $40 in value right here, plus the Odogore, which is one of the best boosts in my opinion. And then you have 10 packs here, and each one of the packs... So like energy is 800, so that's $8 in value there. But there's 10 of it, so that's 80. How you actually value it, because this is already popped out, is whatever. I wouldn't value it as at 80 at all because it's already popped. But even if you cut it down to half, you've got 40 here, 40 here, and then an Odogore on top of it. So $80 for 20. This is by and far the best value, unless you've already got legendary pets and accessories, in which case don't bother with this. There's other things to buy. So it depends. Do you have pets and accessories? Hey Pyres, how's it going? Welcome in. We're gonna go through here at some point today and make a spreadsheet of what I have and what I don't have. So let me go ahead and start making that real quick. New Google Sheet. Mythic and legendary mess. Alright, Vextronics, I've got you added. And yeah, going for those tealks is a nightmare. So granted, I'm not like farming for tealk, but I'm in that same D4, and I've been in that D4 for months, and I've had one tealk offer, or like one successful one. It has been a nightmare and a half. Buyers, I've got you added as well. Oop. I'm over here typing when I should be watching this game. Hit rerun. Name. Where, or, yeah. Oh wait, what? I need to be this color. There we go. 350 capture rate and only one joined out of 4. I mean, 1 out of 4 is still good though. That's still really good. 4 more Teethius. How long do I think that material grind will... So we actually know how long it'll take. Let me pull out a calculator for these numbers. So we know that it's around a 5% drop rate. So you get 1 in 20. So 20 runs for 1. Each Teethius costs 70. So you need 4 of those is 280 times 20 runs is 5,600 runs. That's how long it's going to take you, roughly. So that's, whoa. Yeah, it's a grind. But luckily, in the guild shop, Zeals aren't that expensive. So there's that. So Monstery, if you're wanting to spend now or in the next week or two, I would buy that box. If you're willing to wait, I would almost guarantee there's going to be something better over Christmas. There always is. Like, Christmas is the time where there's always some box that you're like, oh my god. So if you want to spend this month or you want to spend 20 per month, get that box. If you're willing to wait until Christmas, wait until Christmas. Oof. 5x on hypers and shambles. Ouch. Oh no. Oh no. Equipment, information materials. There we go. Thank you, Monstery. Okay, we're gonna start with tier 9. Can I just copy and paste? No, I can't. Ugh. I'm gonna put this in a different spot. Hold on. Where tier have? I feel like this will work a whole lot better if I have it vertical. Sorry, I will share my screen at some point, so you guys can see what I'm doing here, so you can see how I roughly put things together. All the way down there. On Regen, yeah, if 3/8, that's Regen is really the struggle there. What I would consider doing is figure out what other mythics you might need. Like, if you're in tier 17 or you can run tier 17 heroic solo, run and just go for the mythics from there. You'll get the familiar materials as you go. Like, that's just a passive thing that's going to happen. You can't really grind specifically for them, but you can definitely grind for other stuff that'll get you more. I feel like McDonald's coffee is actually pretty good. It was kind of wild. I don't really ever get it, so Oop. Why is this not? Sorry, I'm struggling here. Fat fingering all over the spreadsheet. Almost done with that already. That's rough. Yeah, I mean, there's always something to run, and you might even look at like end game stuff. So like right now I'm having to run tier 10 world boss because I want to make polychromatic blaster. So like Obviously, you can't run Titans for tier 10, but there's other tiers you can run. And that might be what they're looking for. Just running something once you've got everything you need in whatever tier. DPS best option between these two. 30% crit and 10% evade or 15% dual strike. If you're pure DPS... That's a rough one. I would almost say 30% crit with 10% evade. So reason being is you're going to put out less damage than the dual strike, but you can't really get crit anywhere else. So remembering that with a DPS you can dual strike, crit, and empower on the same hit. 15 dual strike is more than 30 crit, by the way. So crit is 1.5 damage and dual strike is 2 damage. So, I mean, pull out my calculator. So 15, or sorry, let's go with 10 times. So we would do what? 30? No. We would do 15 times 1.5, basically. Dual strike is going to give you more damage, just in a vacuum. But you can have dual strike runes and you can have empower runes, but you cannot have crit runes. So I personally would go for the 30% crit chance. That's what I would do. But, you know, people tend to disagree with me on that. Yeah, so critical strike is plus 50% damage to your base. Dual strike just attacks twice. So it's double damage, effectively. T9 R6. Then we have T9 TG. Oh, I need a picture of it. Ooh, this is the part that sucks. What? Can I not put pictures into this? Right click, copy. That doesn't. Insert image in cell. Ooh, oh my god, seriously. Okay, let's go. This copy image. This is gonna take me forever. Ooh, this is gonna take me forever and a day. Copy image link. Okay, guys, I'm worried here. This is gonna take me forever. Hey, red sheets. But yeah, consider new rings. So yeah, I think that they're worried about critical going out of control. With it being a multiplicative thing, it does add just like extra math you have to do, and things can go wild. The games that allow you to stack crit chance and crit damage, which Bit Heroes does, the meta is always go for as much crit as possible. Always. Like every single game. So I think they're trying to avoid that. which I don't disagree with. I think the numbers are so low here that it doesn't matter. Westbot and Redsheet, I have you added on. Welcome into the stream. We'll do the giveaway in about 15 minutes while I continue to just cry over this. This is gonna take me forever. Insert image. Oop, that's not what I'm looking for. There's an accessory that gives a lot of extra crit damage. Yes, it does. It goes wild, and then but the check is that you can really only get it in that slot. You can't get it really anywhere else. So that is what it is. Wembo as a familiar, when he is able to crit, it does 300% crit damage, and it's insane. When I would use him as a healer, I would have dual strike and that on there, and when he would crit dual strike, my entire team would be at full health, like no questions. Trouble. Wish there was an easier way to do this. There probably is. Uh-oh, there we go. Basically 10% quad strike, yeah, it's pretty wild. And that's, I'm fairly certain why they don't let it happen. Never gone, I've got you added to the wheel. Welcome in, welcome in. Best accessory for the tier 17 raid is your raid members. I mean, it depends on your build. Like, the accessory itself doesn't really, like, there's not one best accessory. If you are a DPS, you'll want to go for one that fits your DPS stats. If you're a tank, you want to go for the one there. So it'll always depend on your build, not necessarily for the raid you're running. I mean, if there's augments in there, you definitely don't want to spend your time on damage reduction, that's for sure. Let me fix this here. So this is raid 6, which would mean this is raid 7. TG World Boss. Man. There is an easy way to do this. Yeah, that doesn't work. Insert image into cell. I'm gonna have to do this for every single cell, and it's gonna take me forever. But it'll make for a very pretty spreadsheet for me. And I'll share the spreadsheet here in a little bit once I get it mostly set up. Do you think pet that cleanses would be too broken? Yeah, absolutely it would be broken. Put that onto any sort of tank that doesn't need the healing from it, and all of a sudden every single DPS is neutralized. A pet that cleanses would be absolutely overpowered. Good morning, Cincio. How's it going? Oops, sorry, hold on. I mean, even a 37% chance. So the vast majority of all stacks have to reach 3 before they do anything, and cleanse gets rid of all of them. So 37% chance means that more than likely, if you get hit 3 times, it's going to clear you. So in order for that to be balanced, it would have to be something like 10%. Like, I don't know. I think there's a rune for it now. Let me see. I don't know if I can go in there and look at them yet. Yeah, I can't look in here. I'll have to look. I think there is a cleanse one, but like it's wild. That's a little bit too much for me. Fire piece, water piece. Oh wait. Water piece, earth piece, electric piece is what I'm looking for. No. There you go, Dragon Snail. So I'll figure this. There you go, wooden figure. That's what I'm looking for. It's like I know one of these is ancient tree branch and dragon's marrow. An SP giving pet, I think that'd be okay. I think that could be balanced. Sensio, you are eligible for the giveaway if you want to enter it. It's in about 7 minutes. So you got 7 minutes to get me that hero tag. And if you haven't entered yet, all you got to do to enter this first giveaway is put your hero tag into chat and I will put you in there. Sensio, I've got you added to the wheel. But a pet that gave SP, I think that'd be fine. There's already a rune that does that. And it's a super overpowered rune, but it already does that. Why is that not continuing the... Was it the Bali room? Ooh, not 21, tier 20. Ooh. Pyre's asking, is there any good dungeons to farm gems? So my newest video actually goes over that. The most gems per energy spent would be running just regular, any sort of dungeon on normal. A few months ago, I mean almost a year ago at this point, did a pretty deep dive on that because I was concerned about some things. But that actually gave me the most gems per energy. That being said, that's a boring ass grind. So I would run any D4, like any of the D4s, and that's what I'm running right now. These are also the best way to run for event materials too. So D4s will get you the gems and also the you know what I'm talking about. Gems and the event materials. There we go. Oh wait. Ooh, we need Power Stone first. Sorry, I think I found a quicker way for me to get this spreadsheet set up. It's just still gonna, I have to like focus on it, which I don't want to do. What about a pet that has a chance to use one of your random skills for true damage? Ooh, that would be overpowered. I mean, that would depend. Is it just does the damage or also does the stuff? Like, do you then have a pet that has a chance to apply combust and bleed? And like, that would, just the damage probably wouldn't be too bad. But I feel like you'd probably have a better shot at just using a regular pet at that point. If it was also the other stuff, the amplifiers that get added on, that's where you're gonna run into a whole lot of really scary, scary tanks. Your tanks are getting hit a ton. Imagine a tank that could also cause combust on you just from hitting, paired with something like Soul of Ascarium. You're gonna run into a really, really, really dangerous tank at that point. That really, like, once that cat is out of the bag, there's no going back. And this is the struggle with designing things. You know, I'm on the round table. I get to be a part of the design conversations, and we have to sit there and go through every single thing. Amplifiers having a 15% chance of applying would still be overpowered. I mean, like, look at the way I'm running this dungeon. I am solo. So let's say you had a 50% chance of the pet proccing and dealing damage, and then a 15% chance from there. So a 7.5% chance of applying combust on top of my 15% chance to apply combusts. Every time I get hit, I would be able to put 2 stacks of combust on you. That would be insane. And I'm the only person on the team, which means I'm the only one getting hit. That's that has a very big chance of getting way out of control, which is really the problem with Witcham. Is Witcham itself is out of control. I think that a pet like that, not all skills will have those amplifiers, but what you're going to end up having is a tank that only equips weapons that has those. Like, that's... At that point, the meta would be to put those on there. Monstry, you are on here. And perfect timing, because we have our giveaway. I'm going to try and pause ads real quick. I'm going to actually tell it to put one in so no one will have them afterwards while I load up the wheel so that we can get our first giveaway. We'll put that ad in there. We're going to pull this down and put everyone's name on it. Now you can see on here that everyone's name is on there. We're going to go ahead and let you sit there for a second. If you don't see your name, now is your chance to tell me otherwise. Like, let me know. I've got ad delayed on, so shouldn't be any issues. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And good luck, everybody. I hope that you win. And I'm talking to you specifically. Yeah. Yeah, you. Here we go. We'll spin in 3, 2, 1. And we're off. We're gonna hope for the best. Oh, I forgot to shuffle it. Oh well. It's randomized anyways. I wasn't looking at the wheel at all. Oh. Is it gonna go all the way to Athena like it always does? Oh. Hey, random, how's it going? Leonardo Freddy, congratulations, congratulations. Let me add you onto my giveaway real quick. And then we will go through with all of the legal spiel. Congratulations, Leonardo. Congratulations if you're still in here. If you're not, then you'll find out later. There goes our wheel. So, you've never won on my stream before, so just going over things with you. I'm not the one that adds this to your inventory. What was... how do I unhide... Greaseball, I don't know why your stuff just went away. Oh, it thinks you're spamming. Here, let me turn that off. There you go. You should be good now, Greaseball, to send whatever that message was before. But congratulations, Leonardo. The prize is going to be sent out by the community management team, so it may take up to a week to get to you. I'm not the one that sends it. If you don't have it by my stream next week, please let me know and I'll start bothering people about it. But it should get to you fairly soon. On my stream, you can only win once every 30 days, so you'll be eligible again after Christmas. So, but you can win on other content creators' streams. You just got to pop in and tune into them as well. They're giving away stuff as well. But on mine, you can only win once every 30 days. I'll keep track of that for you so you don't have to worry about it at all. And then, Greaseball, you can resend that message if you want. I turned off that spam protection, so you should be good now. And is Thunmolf or Raw better? I like Thunmolf better. It's kind of like a personal thing, but I like Thunmolf better. I know people that like Raw better, though. Okay, let me get back to adding in all these names. Ooh, there's just so many names. I'm on tier 19 for the names. Ugh. And then I gotta do the pictures, and that's the one that I don't want to do. A pet that has a percent to add 50% empower chance to your... Ooh. That could work. I worry that I mean, I don't think that would be that overpowered. It's gonna be strong, but you're then looking at effectively a 50% or a 30% added in power, or I guess 25%, depending on how you're how often it procs. If it's a 50% chance to hit, then I mean you're looking at 50% of 50%, so 25% extra in power, which is strong. Like, don't get me wrong, I would probably not make it 50%. I'd maybe make it like 25%. But as long as it's not additive, like adding up, then you're probably fine. Hey, Ewan, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Ewan, I thought you already got yours. Where's your name on there? Unlucky Melon. Wow. Okay, you haven't gotten yours yet. I will bother some people real quick. Hold on. Okay, I just sent off a message asking, so we'll see. Honestly, since I sent the message, it'll probably happen today. But I specifically asked if it's before they leave for Thanksgiving, like basically by Wednesday. But it should happen today. I'm on tier 20. The names are in here at least. Okay, got the names in there. Okay, it'll happen today. The prizes should go out today. Oh, absorb or damage reduction pumps on Thunmolf. I went damage reduction. Physical damage reduction will never get reduced down to 0, so I just stacked him up and turned him into a mythic version of Glarsnos. A DPS pet that has an X% chance to guarantee your next hit will have Braveheart. I think that would probably be wicked strong. So that I would be very wary of. Best way to farm the event materials depends on how you want to farm them. The fastest way is going to be PvP, like absolute fastest way. However, that's also a very expensive way to do it. I'm running dungeons because it's cheap. You should have plentiful energy. Like everything comes with energy now, so you've got so much. I have something like 500 packs of energy. And it just takes a while. It's much cheaper. It's still really effective, but it is slower. See, I'm getting 4 at a time. I'll get 4 per run in PvP, but PvP is way more expensive. Sunamog is one of the best baits in the game. Red Sheep, that's just... Sunamog is amazing. Sunamog, however, is really expensive. So that's why I started to farm for him, and then I was like, I really don't need this in my life. So that's why I don't have him. I would prefer it over Thunmolf, absolutely, yeah. You got a bunch of points from guild. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be using your guild honor, might as well. Like, and you can work on getting the weekly event stuff from there as well. It'll be totally fine. Like, I'll show you here. I'll grab, after all this energy is done, I will go grab some PvP stuff, and I'll show you how quick it is in PvP, but it's just so expensive. Copy. This is taking so long. This would be so much faster if I could just copy and paste these images straight over, but instead I have to copy the image location, then click on insert and insert picture into cell, and then paste the image and then wait for it to load. And the wiki's like, why are you asking me to load so much? But I'm on the tier 13 for that one. I don't know if Kong is looking at adding new. I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about Mythic. They add new legendary accessories all the time. So here, I'm gonna just grab one legendary pack worth of PvP real quick. Use all of it. And you see, when I was running the dungeons, I was getting like 5 to 10 per run. PvP, where are you at? There we go. But if you run here, I got 4 right there, and I'm able to just rapid fire right back in. Downside is if you lose a PvP match, you get nothing. I got nothing on that one. So running through here, gotta kill him. I get 2. See, it's significantly faster. But PvP is also significantly more expensive. Scramble does not get countered by barrier. That's what makes Scramble so insane. Like, there's not really a counter to Scramble, aside from just having an absolute ton of health. So you see, I just ran through a pack, and it gave me quite a bit, but that's really, really, really expensive and just not worth it, in my opinion. When you can just come here and just run energy all you want. Like, we effectively have unlimited energy, so might as well. Yeah, there is something out there. It's like the ancient speed bait will, or not, yeah, ancient speed bait will, but that has to be manual. Like, ancient tank sometimes will just wreck the, what you call them, Scramble, but it's so rare to have something actually stop me that I don't bother with caring. If I lose 1 every 20, who cares? Hey Degenerate, how's it going? Welcome in. We have 46 minutes till the next giveaway. I think you're eligible, aren't you? Yeah, you're eligible. 46 minutes. Ooh, not oversell. Yes. Hey, Pixel Toast, welcome in. Pixel Toast is the greatest of all time, an amazing artist, and y'all should check him out. He also does giveaways on the official Discord. So if you aren't eligible for mine right now, or you just want to double dip, you can enter and you can win on both of ours. How are you doing, Pixel? I am dealing with stupid, tedious stuff on Google's what's it called? Google Sheets. There's not an easy way to insert these pictures, so I have to do it bit by bit by bit, and it's taking forever. It's not just flattery, y'all. Like, y'all should check out his portfolio. He is amazing. You and I could carry you. I don't know if I've got space on my friends list, but I probably could. Do I have space on my friends list? I do. Let me know your hero tag and shoot me an ad, and I'll add you, and then I'll carry you through tier whatever that was, tier 10, easy peasy. Ooh. So, Pixel, I'm trying to make this nice spreadsheet so I can keep track of a build I'm trying to make, and I struggle with the names and locations of all of the mythic materials, so I'm trying to make a spreadsheet that will help me keep track of it. But on Google, there's no easy way to do that with pictures. So what I'm having to do is go to the wiki, find the picture, copy image link, then go to the cell, then up at the top hit insert image into cell, link, paste it for every single one, and it's killing me. It doesn't have just like a paste image, and I'm so over it. I'm on tier 16 right now. And I haven't even filled out any of the actual information on this thing yet. It's just putting it, like setting it up so I can put the information in it. Unlucky Melon. Did you send me an ad, Ewan? Accuracy making your amplifiers hit more often would be too unbalanced. Accuracy already makes your amplifiers hit more often. So, accuracy makes it so that evade is less likely to proc, which means that you are more likely to get your amplifiers to hit. So it already kind of works that way. Oh, I have friends disabled. That's not how you spell lucky. There you go. RNG I think is turned off for the whole game. If X% boost to amplifiers, that would be very dangerous. I would say no. Like, that would be very, 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 very dangerous. Like, imagine so like on my thing here right now, I rely a lot on evade, but I could then go to where I can actually see my whole character. Oh, I'm using scramble egg. There. Let me switch off of that. Okay, so right now I've got Empower chance on here, but instead I could use Evade so that I could clear up some Evade runes. Like I might be able to clear out 2 or 3 of them and put Accuracy on that, which would then make my Soul of Ascarium proc even more. That would get scary dangerous. You would have tanks take over by using a DPS thing at that point. And you definitely don't want that. Oh, like a straight bonus to dual strike, empower, crit, quad strike? That would, again, be, like, way, way, way more powerful than it should be. Like, you would have to value it at 1/4% of all of those. If it added a 1% bonus to dual strike, empower, crit, and quad strike, for every 1 or every 4% of any of those, it would only be able to be 1%, which means that your runes would have to be like adding 0.01% accuracy, and every single set would have to be redone as well, because there's sets that give you like 40 and 50% accuracy. That would be, ooh, especially with dual strike, that would mean that things like shock are hitting way more often than they should. It's a really cool idea, but it's also like really overpowered. There's just so many pictures to put into the spreadsheet. But I finished tier 20. Tier 20 done. Tier 21 left. Copy image link. There we go. Oof. Every single material that I would want from tier 9 to tier 21. Whew. Just added bonus to your highest given offensive modifier. I mean, I feel like that would just be redundant then, of why not just add more of that bonus? Like, why seek out accuracy instead of just seeking out more in power? Because if you add anything to accuracy, then its value goes up, which means anything you get has to go down. So everything will need rebalance, rather than just having accuracy be what it is and nothing extra. Get some conditional formatting here. Is there a way to do a... Damn. We're not going to do conditional formatting on it because I don't want to. Some slight rework that made it more usable. Accuracy is wildly usable. The only downside of it is that you have to build into it. But for example, Witcham is an oppressive set, but it's only oppressive because of the evade. Like if it didn't have evade, it would be a pretty garbage set. Witcham without Clover is actually not that oppressive. Like it's strong, but it's just a regular set. So accuracy, say you have, where's my luck calculator? So right now, assuming that you have Clover with a 75% evade, which is right around where most Witcham tanks are, with Clover you have 93%. So say you have 25% accuracy. Ooh, oh crap. You're bringing their thing down to 75%. You're dropping it by almost 20%. If you ended up with 50, then they're only evading half the time, and then almost all of their power is gone. Like it's not just usable, it's wicked strong. That and Braveheart effectively will delete tanks. Like, no questions asked. So that's what I would consider doing. I would really, like, I wouldn't change anything with it. I would keep it as it is. Because if you add to it, you're just gonna muddy up what it is. And it's already really strong. I mean, yeah, you get your cheeks wiped. I mean, you can get your cheeks wiped by any other DPS. An ancient DPS is actually a tank. But again, like at that point, you're running a full ancient build. You better be able to kill a Witcham tank. I think that comparing Witcham to a full ancient build is just kind of ignoring over half the issue. Witcham is a set that with a single ancient gets unlocked to ungodly levels, and with two ancients becomes unstoppable. Like, that's what I'm using right now. I'm only using two ancients and no mythics. I should not be doing near as much as I actually am. Okay, we are going to take a little break from... Oop, I gotta leave that on this screen. A little break from running this so that I can fill this stuff in here real quick. Let's go to my, oh, I guess I do have Starweave. But to be fair, Ninja, Starweave is literally just acting as the ring piece here. I just happen to have it. Like, you can swap this out for the Witcham ring. I don't even know if I have the Witcham ring anymore. Is that Witcham? No. I don't know what the... Oh, right there. My build is effectively the exact same. Nothing has really changed. I have 5% less damage reduction. That's nothing. I totally forgot I even have Starweave. Starweave is not required for this at all. But such is life. Okay, we're gonna go down to Trouble. I have 1.2k of that. I don't know how much of that I actually need. 9.6k. I have 23 of wait, what? Oh, I put all these in the wrong spot. Hold on just a second. There we go. Okay, then I have 23. Wait, what's this? Oh, gloomy. Oh, that's where they added all of that stuff in. I have like no legendary materials. That's gross. You can tell which tiers I've really run. I have 4,300. 732. I don't know my exact numbers here, so I'm just kind of winging it. Then we got to go to mythic materials. Okay, so Tuvo Flake is the blue one, so I have 5. 1, then 1 of those, 3 of these. Sorry, I will be done here in just a second. I just need to look through these. I have 10 of those. Oh no, I've got the wrong picture in there. Oh no, okay, hold on. Zoar. Okay, so not... I don't have that one. I have 2 Bazoars, and that's it, because that's Small Moon, which... Okay, so I have 1 Small Moon, 2 Bazoars. I'll have to fix that. I have 3 of these. I have 2 Rain Clouds. Damn. 4, no, I don't have any of those. I have 3 Magnet Duos. 4 Mr. Watch. 2 air tubes. 8 lighters, alright. 1 of those. 2 statue. 7 slime spoon. 12 sodas, Jesus. 3 of those. Not 7, 9. 10 and 1. I don't have any Cluckverse memories. There we go. I was like, that's ridiculous. I have 3 of them. 8. And 1. Okay. We can continue our run. Oh, that was the end of it. Look at me go. Okay, back to this. I'm paying attention again. Why not Evolvium? Because I want the 4/4 of Witcham. So if I got rid of Starweave, I'd have to replace it with the actual set piece, because it gives me 30% evade. If I put Evolvium there, then I lose 30% evade and I lose a ton of survivability. And you can slot perk into the same one with weave. I mean, not really, because then you lose your 4/4. Main hand, offhand, and head. Main hand, offhand, and head. Then you've got weave, Ascarium, and Clover. Yeah, that's what I've got. Do I think that Root would be better if it halved the turn rate? Yes. I think that Root should be stronger and make it so that their turn rate gets slower, like make them skip 2 turns. And I think that Freeze should be stronger in that I don't think you should be able to proc any win-hit things when you're frozen. I think that a lot of tanks just ignore it because like the whole point is to get hit. So not getting to have a turn is whatever. Okay, let me do... I know how I'm going to do this conditional formatting. I'm going to do format. Is less than or equal to 0. Value is greater than or equal to 1. There we go. Now I know what I gotta run for, and I don't like it. I don't like it. A lot of these won't be too horrible. Shoot. I don't actually know how much crumble I need. No. Oh yeah, it would require what is it? Everything to kind of be reworked. Out of energy? No, I'm not out of energy. It just thinks I'm out of energy. There's a lot in the D4s. I'm just thinking about like getting hit by a root in D4. There's just a lot that I really think the D4s should just be redone. They're oppressively hard for anyone except for the people who are just like crazy gigafar into the game. And I get it, they're like it's a challenge for those final players. But it makes it totally inaccessible to 99% of the player base. A set that has a percent chance to take the EMP damage that the team receives and convert it to a single target damage on the one who received the EMP? I'm assuming you mean that like did the final shock. That would be pretty awesome. It'd be super strong, but that'd be really awesome. Like effectively like a deflect all. Whew. That'd be pretty insane. Honestly, I'd be on board with it. Whether it would be balanced or not, it would have to be a low percent. I feel like it could be balanced. I'd have to like see it in action and think about it a little bit more, but it would effectively be like no you on EMP. It would have to only be able to proc on one player though. I think that it would be a thing like if you had a whole team of it and or it applied to every single teammate, that it could get like oppressive. Like a team of 4 with a 30% chance for that to happen would be insane. However, a team of 4 with one person that can do it isn't going to be too bad. Or even like say that like root, say it didn't do the halved turn rate, just kept everything the same. Imagine if roots, if you had 3 or 4 stacks, also made it so you couldn't gain SP. That would be amazing. Well, Ryan, you would know who won if you were here. It was Leonardo Freddy. Leonardo won the first giveaway, and our second giveaway is in 17 minutes. Reworking lifesteal. I feel like lifesteal doesn't even really like need beyond reworked. I think it just needs a higher chance. Like make it like 5x. If you get 5% lifesteal, it seals 25% of the damage you do. I think that would make it a really viable skill. It's just that right now, you can get up to like, I mean, you can get up to 50% lifesteal, like 55, I think. But in reality, you're not going to get above 5 or 10%, and that's nothing. Nothing at all. Ancient DPS would not deal with being rooted. They would be screwed. It would be a hard counter to them. A set with a percent chance for explosions to do X% of the explosion damage as splash damage. I would be on board with that. When I first learned about combustion, that's what I honestly thought explosion was. I thought it dealt damage to the main person, and then like 10% damage to the enemies that were next to them. So I don't know if I'll be able to. I think I'm going to be like one-shotting everything here. But we'll see if I can find an enemy. There's got to be an enemy here somewhere. There we go. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill. Okay, so like, if I was to hit this front ambi with like an explosion, I thought personally the second ambi should also get hit with a little bit, or hitting the second one, the first one, and then this Conan after him. They should both get, like, that's what I felt like it should work with. Like, explosions are splash damage, like, by definition. But it is what it is. Freeze Ricochet. I want Ricochet, I want Freeze reworked so badly. Ugh. I want it so bad. I really, really think that Freeze should make it that when you're frozen, you cannot proc when hit. Like, I think that the fact that you can really makes Freeze not as powerful as it should be. That's why people end up using Combust on a lot of stuff, even though Freeze is wicked strong. Freeze has a % chance to spread that freeze to nearby members. See, I just feel like Freeze itself isn't as strong as it should be, so just being able to freeze 2 people is not what I would call a super big bonus. Like, I feel like skipping a turn is really deadly for DPS, like absolutely deadly. For tanks, not so much. I feel like I was given decaf coffee because I'm drinking a lot of it, and it is just not. Whew. Yeah, and Monray, that's like its saving grace. Really, is that Freeze does a ton of damage. It just sucks. Like, Freeze itself, Freeze skills are balanced to do a ton of damage, but Freeze itself doesn't really do much. For every stack past 4, skill applying Freeze will deal double damage, yeah. Yeah, it's the damage thing is just simply because because Freeze doesn't do anything. I'd rather see Freeze's damage go down and have Freeze actually do something. Because, like, as it is, it's just, look, big number go brrr, when it should be something else. Yeah, but yeah, when we have 60 plus power, you're nuking the team, which, yes, that's true. But also, that's just big number go brrr. It should be, like, Freeze itself should have an identity that makes it strong instead of just, well, the skills attached to it are strong. Stropia Freeze does freeze people. Once they get 4 freeze stacks, they're frozen. But frozen just skips 1 turn. That's all it does. You thaw out instead of taking your turn. Didn't your insane build message not go through? I don't see one. Yeah, Ninja, I don't see anything from you. Yeah, Venturer does use freeze pretty well. No, Greaseball. So freeze will stop at 4 stacks. Oh, like if it could. I don't know. I feel like that would get overpowered, because then who's going to use the combust skill? You just have a team full of people that use freeze and nothing can, like, you can't stop them then. And Ninja, I don't know why your message isn't going through. I'm not even seeing anything on Stream Elements. Link protection, unless you're sending a link. Like, no, it would show me on there anyways. Combust is Giga in certain builds. Combust should clear root and free stacks, but again, Greaseball, who's going to use them? Like, there's no one to use them, is the problem. So let's say that freeze scaled infinitely and you could just keep someone frozen forever. Who is going to combust them to unfreeze them? They can't use skills. You're not going to use combust on them. Their teammates can't target them. So it has to be something that goes away by itself. Get a literal nuke skill, have stupidly high recoil on a skill that does insane splash damage to every mob in the flag or raid, but you boom yourself. I mean, that would definitely be a skill. That would absolutely be a skill. I guess then if you have the teammates that could revive you, that'd be pretty neat. But Greaseball, the whole idea is if you have to use combust to clear stacks, like who is going to combust them? Like, cool, combust clears root and clears freeze. You can't target your teammate. So there's nobody that could clear it then. Even if they cleared on their own, that would be a mechanic that just doesn't really do anything. Yeah, and cleanse does that. So you already have a defensive version, so then you're looking for an offensive version, but the enemy is going to be who hits you. So your teammates would be using cleanse. You would be using combust, but why would you ever use combust on the enemy then? Ever. Uncleansed. Monraya's over there using a cleanse thing, and I'm like, joke's on you. I got a bottle full of mud, and I'm just gonna squirt it on you. You're uncleansed. Congratulations. An opposite smudge stick. Pocket sand. Ha! I hear my phone going off. Ooh, that's a lot of work emails I've been not seeing. Ooh. We're going to continue to believe I didn't see these. There we go. That works. That's a responsible thing to do. Make X amount of lifesteal, pop a cleanse, but that would be a pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you were to be like, once you lifesteal 30% of your total life, you auto-classed cleanse on yourself. That'd be kind of neat. That would reward actually dealing direct damage, because you can't lifesteal off indirect damage. Work knows that I'm super busy on Mondays, and I don't come into the office so that I can stay home and work distraction-free. This is what I do instead. So usually they don't email me, but today they are. They'll get a response in about 20 minutes. 30 minutes. Ooh, I'm about to level up too. Look at that, so close. Instead of lifesteal being percent of power, it should be like Leonidas Fang. Yeah. I just think that lifesteal should be a percent of power. It should just be a higher percent of power. Like, when you're looking at 3% lifesteal, like, come on. Like, what's that gonna do for us? In order to undo a single hit from an enemy, you gotta hit like 30 times. That's bleh. Lifesteal should be a percentage of power. It should just be much higher. Like, boost it 5x. Every 1% lifesteal is 5% of the damage you deal healed. I mean, we already have Revitalize, which is effectively lifesteal. It just doesn't get in the way of other bonuses. And yes, Ninja, we do. It's the tier 11 raid? It's the raid where they're all fire monsters. It is... I think it might be that raid. Yeah, it's that raid. So it's, yeah, tier 11. This raid here has some familiars in it. Is it these? No. These ones. So, like an era, like all three of these remove 15% of the health the first time that you take damage. So the very first time they get hit, the enemy team loses 15% of their max health. Or 15% of their current health, not max health. So it's not extra damage, but we do have health-based damage in the game. So if combust stay the same, freeze cause reduced damage output. I guess that could work. Root was made like you steal part of the enemy's shield and healing. This just turning it into a little bit extra of oxidize. Oxidize cuts enemy shielding by half, and then you would just be shielding yourself on top of it. Freeze stacks should slow down enemies for a percent of each stack. I'd be fine with that too. Like every single hit, or ooh yeah, so every stack your turn rate is slowed by 20%. Additive up to 4 stacks, so you're slowed by 80%. It still wouldn't address the fact that it does nothing really against tanks at all, but that would just make it interesting. For freeze to slow down the enemies, that would not ruin the game, unless you're talking about something else. Manraya, what should never be implemented? You're saying it would ruin the game, but the freeze slowing down enemies, that's literally what freeze is. What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. Freeze slowing down their turn rate. So I'm going to preface this with it can't ever happen, because turn rate cannot be changed in the middle of the game. I think that would be a really cool thing to do, though. Freeze does stop them from taking a turn. It skips their turn. It doesn't stop them from taking a turn. That's just an engineering thing. It does not skip their turn. How is it fun? How is it not fun, Manraya? Freeze isn't supposed to be like being frozen should not be something that you enjoy being. Right now, it would ruin DPS. That's literally the point, Manraya. But again, going back to what I was originally saying about it before Athena lost her mind, it does nothing against what its main problem is right now, and that it doesn't have any sort of identity and does nothing against tanks. You're terrible, Manraya. Right now, freeze it skips a turn effectively. It causes them to use a turn on thawing, but does nothing else against tanks. Slowing down mid game cannot happen at all. So like the whole point of whether it's going to ruin the game or not is absolutely moot. Like tech wise, it cannot happen. I think that would be a really awesome thing though to do. You would have to have some sort of check in there, like a way to unfreeze yourself, but it would actually give freeze an identity. But the main problem with freeze is that all it is a big number. There's nothing else to it. It skips a turn, but the main like oppressive builds are tanks, which don't rely on getting turns anyways. There's a reason that no one really cares what main hand you're using as a tank unless it gives you a bonus. Freeze should do things like when hit mechanics do not proc while you're frozen. So for that full turn until you thaw, you don't get to use your pet. You don't get to use Ascarium. You don't get to use Furium. Like, that's what freeze should do. So you make freeze, like if in a world where that tech existed, you make freeze, slow them down, but also make freeze not do nearly as much damage. So you have to switch away from freeze to do damage. It's like getting extorted not being fun. It's true. Yeah, extort is absolutely not fun, and it ruins baits. Like you have triple extort, and then you put the extort fams on in PvP, and you go against baits, and you just delete them. It's not fun. Which ancient has a freeze option that no one uses? Most people don't use freezing Ascarium, just because why not? It does do a shitload of damage. It just doesn't mesh well with other stuff. Freeze makes you take more damage. I'd be fine if Root did. Anti-freeze potion. It would ruin the game. Imagine just getting spammed. Yeah, that's why if it were to happen, there would also have to be a counter to it. Like, y'all are thinking that it would happen and there would be no counter to it. There would have to be a counter to it to make it anything. You thaw 1 stack per turn unless you're fully frozen. Yeah, I mean, that's already happens. Well, I mean, once you're frozen. When you're getting extorted, but you remember you're wearing Scramble. That's one of the reasons I love wearing Scramble in PvP. I run into those extort, like I see extort and I'm like, yes, I'm going to go against you, please. And they just like, they kill themselves over it. Like it's, you know, they go in, extort kills me because I have like 2,000 health. I have like the lowest possible health. Then it moves on to my Grumbers, or I guess then it revives me, kills me again, moves on to my Grumber, kills the Grumber, and then if they have any extort fams on top of that, it goes back to me, and like it deletes their team immediately. It's really funny. I would love to see Bleed be great again. Because Bleed, yeah, it had its moment where it was really crazy, but I really wish that the, was it Pashima set was stronger. Like that's supposed to be like a really cool tank killer, but it just kind of fizzled out. Cursed Calavera. Should be losing power. Yeah, Pashima like should have been much better. Like absolutely should have been much better, but it definitely should have had more to it. As it is now, it's just kind of meh. Bleed making lifestyle and vampirism more effective. That'd be neat, but like that would be a lot of reworking for a really niche situation. Like running lifesteal, bleed, like that would be, you would have to build specifically into that. I'm not sure that anyone uses Root Ascarium. Like, I think once you have Ascarium, you're probably not using El Corvo anymore. Like, there's just significantly better options everywhere. Oh, Look at that. It is. Oh, it's bin time. It's time for our giveaway. Oh, Furium. Ascarium. Oh, yeah. Ascarium doesn't have root. Yeah, I'm not sure anyone that has Furium would use El Corvo. It is giveaway time. I'm going to turn this down on my headset so I can hear. It's number game. There's 17 people in here right now. So we're going to do numbers 1 through 40. Let me go ahead and put this onto the wheel. Maybe. It won't let me put it on the wheel. There we go. We're going to bring this down. And I'm going to give you guys a chance to guess here in a second. I want to go over the rules if you haven't been in here before. It's number game. You've got numbers 1 through 40 on here. I'll shuffle the numbers before I spin the wheel. You'll have 1 minute to guess once I put start into chat. Any guesses before I put start into chat don't count. And you'll have 1 minute until I put stop into chat. You get 1 guess per person, and it's closest without going over. So if I guess, or if you guess 10 and I guess 20 and the number is 19, you still win because 20 is over 19. We're going Price is Right rules. So let me find a good part to hit start on here. And you have 1 minute to put your guesses in. 1 whole minute. If you duplicate numbers, I'll try and call them out as I see them. Scropia, number 27 has already been guessed. You can guess a second time. Looks like no other duplicates right now. Scropia, make sure that you get your second guess in. There we go, 30. Okay. You've got about 30 seconds to finish guessing. If you had guessed before I said start, your guess doesn't count. You got to get it back in here. There's 10 seconds to finish guessing. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Okay, guessing is closed. Let me go ahead and hit rerun on this so I can stop listening to that music. I'm going to shuffle these numbers up so there's no like shenanigans going on. I'm not going to be able to tell where it might possibly start or stop. We'll shuffle and we'll spin. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Athena's over there trying to be as strategic as possible, waiting for the best possible win, hoping that it ends up above 32. Anything 32 through 40 will be a win for Athena. Oh. And is it going to be what, 11? I think it's going to stop on 11. 11! Let's see. Let me find. It's Kurt Yo. Got 11. Exactly. Congratulations, it's Kurt Yo. What I need from you is to put your hero tag into chat so I can add you to the giveaway stuff. Let me pull my wheel away from here. Oh, it was 27. It was 27. Oh my god. So when the wheel stays up here, I just pull it up. It was 27? Are you serious? Kurt, I think that you might have gotten robbed. I don't know if I can scroll all the way in there or not, but on my screen it looks like it's on 11, but it definitely announced 27. So I am so sorry, Kurt. All right, let me find who's 27. Scropy, no, Never Gone. Never Gone got it. So Never Gone. Congratulations. It was Never Gone. It did stop on 27. I just saw it stop on 11 on my screen and didn't know it was going to continue going. Kurt's going to get 3 zeals. Oh, that's oh, I've never seen it be that close before. That is wild, Kurt. So Scropia, go ahead and put your hero tag into chats. I don't know if I've got it on here or not. Let me see. Scropia. I don't actually have you on my list right now. So if you will put your hero tag, not Scropia. What am I doing with Never Gone? I keep saying Scropion. It's Never Gone. Scropia had the second guess. Never Gone. If you will put your hero tag into chat, I will put you onto the list. I don't think I have you written down anywhere right now. Never Gone. Agaris. Okay. So, ugh, God, this music is just so loud. There we go. I have added you onto the tracker. You should get it likely today. I reached out to the community management team earlier just to remind them, because last week's people haven't gotten theirs either. So you should be able to get that today, if not today, by Wednesday. If you do not have it by Monday, let me know and I'll follow up again. You'll get it from the community management team, not me. Then, as far as eligibility goes, you can only win on my stream once every 30 days. So you can go watch other streamers, win from them. You can get on the Discord and win from Pixel Toast. You can win from them again. But for me, you have to wait until December 25th, till right after Christmas. And any streams after Christmas, you'll be eligible again. You're going to get an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems. Congratulations. Congratulations. And Kurt, I am so sorry. It's just right there. Like, can I zoom in? I can. Look at this. Look at that. That is insane. It is like right on there. I am so sorry. Let me fix this wheel now. Ooh, that's way too big still. Boop. Sorry, I gotta get this all straightened out here real quick. There we go. And then zoop. Honestly, Kurt, if I could split you, I would, because that is insane. I've never seen it that on the line before. Like, usually I can look at it and be like, yeah, okay, that's still, I mean, I can see it's like a pixel or two over. I cannot tell that it's a pixel over. So that is wild. Insane. Oof. That is absolutely wild. I'm gonna send that to the community management team just to be like, look at this. Oof. I wonder, can I zoom in right here? I can't. Can I just make it bigger on my screen? How do I go general chat? Okay, sorry. I shared a screenshot of the wheel on my Discord if you guys want to see a close-up of it. That is insane. I don't even know what to say about that. That's just the worst possible luck. Insano mode. That's insane. It sounds about like Bit Heroes. Oh my god. You were just about to get that ancient, and Trombolio was like, no, absolutely not. I gotta be really close to a level up at this point. Like, how have I not leveled up? I'm like 30,000 away from a level up. We're gonna go ahead and finish out this pack of energy before we head out. How much energy do I have left? 2 more. I'm actually going to just run 1 more because I really don't want to like pop out that wind or yeah, let's do 1 more. I really don't want to pop the energy so I can take a quick break. Yeah, I'm almost level 714. Wait, I thought I was level 712. Oh, how I am 13. Yeah, so almost level 714. The levels just get so much XP needed. Ugh. I think I've seen it's like level 900 is halfway to level 1000 or something like that. Might be 800. One of those, like, because it just goes up exponentially. Oh, also, if you become a member of my channel, there's the perfect emote for that wheel. Could have had this one. That's you, Kurt. Oof. I can. People got to level 1000 with something that rhymes with Schmedit-Schmard. It's all about just honestly the credit card, like spending a bunch of money. It's at this point in the game, it is not possible to be level 1000 free to play. Like, it's just straight up not possible. I think the highest you could possibly be would be around 750-ish, maybe. I don't know if now I can't remember his name. There was a player that was like the highest level free to play. He was just a few levels ahead of me in the 600s. Oh no, I don't want to level up right now. No! Oh good. I am not running another one, so I don't level up. Yes. Oof. And that is going to be all we're running today. We don't have, I need to run some bounties, but I haven't talked to Sardanex recently, so let's see what I can get from him. So I'm at 712. I'm almost halfway to the familiar, so I'm gonna have to figure something else there. And I mean, City, you can get theirs free to play, but it'd probably be another 6 or 7 years before we have an actual free to play player that's there, and they would have had to start like when the game came out. I started a few months after the game came out, so I had that kind of going against me. But I mean, I'm still way up there, and I mean, I could push. I've got a lot of resources, but I don't really have anything to push for. But it's time. It's 1:04. Time for me to head out. I want to give a congratulations to Leonardo Freddy and Nevergone for both winning. I think that they're actually about to send out the prizes, so you should get those very soon. If you don't get them by the end of the weekend, please reach out to me and let me know. You can always find me on Discord. If you want to support my channel, you can subscribe to it. You can also become a member, get access to the extra emotes, early access to any videos that I upload, and then also there's a special channel in Discord just for members. Right now it's me and 2 other people. We just have whatever we want in there, do whatever we want to do, have fun. But again, all of my content is available. I don't plan on ever doing members only anything other than just some extra benefits. As always, if you like my streams, like them. If you like my videos, like them. If you dislike them and tell me why. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.